Yo, my name's Playboy, and I'm going to be teaching you how to play Valorant. Today's lesson, or yesterday's lesson rather, I taught you guys the beginning of peeking and the, common knowledge of peeking. Today, I'm going to be going through abilities and how to play your roles. Um, a lot of people just like picking the coolest character they see and not necessarily know how to play them correctly. So I feel like this video should be easily kind of like I'm just gonna go over really the roles in one of each character in said role because that's easier for you guys to just understand how to play smokes, right? Your job as a smokes player is to cut off enemy line of sight. So okay. Enemy line of sight, right? Um, when you get here, right, there's angles, right, that people are going to be peeking from. Your job as a smokes character is to cut off those angles. Now, the duelist is going to be doing all this clearing and should be clearing, but if you're playing solo and you're playing for yourself, make sure you clear your own angles as well. It's okay to do that too. But what you don't really want to do is be in front of the duelist, in front of the initiator, because your role is to stay alive to be able to use your util for the end of the round. That is your entire job as smokes. Stay alive. That is it. That's your job. Stay alive. Just stay alive and be able to smoke. Now, at the brim, the most common angles to smoke are here, here, and maybe here. Just smoke this off. Smoke this off. They can't see, and they smoke this off. They can't see. Um, and that's if you all are just deciding to go lane. The only reason I say do not smoke this yet is simply due to two reasons, right? Let's say if there's a killjoy, right? And I'm telling you right now, if there's a killjoy, they probably have setups. They probably have a molly up here. They probably have another, like their boom bot, another molly right here or right here. They funnel you down here. It'll funnel you here to where you can only see. They pop the molly through the wall, and you die because they're looking here. You got to get out this molly. You're trying to get on site. You're probably gonna lose, right? You're just gonna get funneled through here, and everybody's just gonna start taking a massive amount of damage, and then you're low for the rest of the fight. And that's not to mention before everybody else decides to rotate off A, and there's probably a killjoy sitting on this box right here, or sitting right here eating a bag of Doritos while he just presses a button and literally destroys your entire team. So like I said, smokes, right? So most common angles that you would genuinely want to smoke from here. Now, I'm here's another tip, right? This right here. You beginning smoke, right? If you're just starting off how to smoke, right? And learning how to smoke, that's a fine smoke. You know what I'm saying? Low elo, cool. That's a fine smoke. Right here, fine smoke. Fine smoke. Nothing's wrong with this smoke. Now, if you really want to be able to help yourself, and then like I said, you don't need to necessarily smoke this because you kind of maybe want to like take a fight over here so you can get on site or help your other your duelist or other duelist clear site, and just like make sure you clear here, clear this back of box, and then make sure you clear back a site. They could be like tucked away in this corner right here, or they could just be playing right here, or they could be tucked in the corner over here looking at you like this, making sure they can't see anything from here. You want to be able to smoke stuff off. Now that's it. That's literally, now if you're on the other side, right? You're on the other side, round starting, your job, okay, they're coming, boom. That's it. That's your job as smokes. Molly, this is what you use your Molly for. You smoke and then you throw your Molly through the smoke. They might end up stepping in it because they're coming in or trying to push in through your smoke and disregard it. Another thing he has is the stim beacon. And how the stim beacon works is you throw it down, you shoot faster. You move faster and you shoot faster. That's it. He used to have multiple of these, which is kind of OP, but now he just has one, and it's actually pretty good. You get one, and it's great. Okay, so like I said, once again, how to smoke, right? You come like this way, you smoke here, because it's an angle that they can peek from. You want to smoke, I'm gonna show you right there. You smoke, but in reality, instead of smoking where I smoked right here, you could smoke to where the entrance is just covered off, because you still, like, for example, right, most people are gonna smoke right there and then they're gonna close this door. Now if somebody's on the opposite side of this door, right, let's say this is an advanced tip because, you know, I'm giving you guys, you know, the most that I understand. You smoke right here, right? This door is not completely shut, so, or it's not completely covered. So let's say if they decide to close this door and I'm on the opposite side, right, you're gonna hit this button. I'm gonna be on the opposite side of that smoke, and then when that smoke clears, you're gonna be confused because nobody's gonna be looking at the smoke because the door is closed. How did you get there and the door is closed? I thought we cleared that. And an easier way to counteract this is put your smokes here and here. See that? Think about the, now look, they're here. The only thing they can get through, if they decide to come through here, they're done for. You can still see all of this before they get out this door. It's a perfect smoke. And the same thing for this angle too. If they come out here, they're done for. It's a nice smoke. It's a very nice smoke. Now, if you're on defense, another thing that you could do with your smokes, you could smoke here, and then you could smoke like here. Now, I know what you're thinking, like, bro, what is this smoke? You're cutting off things that we can see once they get inside too, right? It makes them peek out. It makes, this is dangerous. They can't see here. So let's say if somebody's sitting here holding this already and they swing out, and or if you make it to where like they're like right here, I mean, you don't want it right here because, like, yeah, they can just jump out through here and then they're on site kind of covered type activity. But really what you want to do is you want it a little bit inward, and then when they swing out, you're still holding this, so you can take a fight right there. And they don't have vision unless they're like just free firing and they just know exactly what angle you're holding. But you know, things, all smokes are subjective. Long as it's blocking off their line of sight towards the actual site, it's a good smoke. Now, another thing that you could be doing, let's say it's a 1v2 situation, cutting off the bomb, right? You can cut off the bomb with this. Boom, boom. Now they can't see. You could bring it up a little bit more so they can come through, but right now they would have to use util to push site, and that's what you kind of want to do. You want them to use their util to get on this site. Another thing, if you're playing offensively, or defensively, I should say, and you need somebody to defuse the bomb, or let's say bomb's planted right here, you can easily do one of these, and you know that there's multiple people coming and you gotta cover because this is the plant spot, right? You want them to be safe defusing or planting the bomb. You could throw this so when they're planting they don't get peeked, you know? Or if you're defusing and you don't want them to know, because they gotta panic, right? So let's say if you gotta defuse the bomb and it's a 1v2 situation, you could tap the bomb, right? Tap the bomb And this is, like I said, more advanced tips. You don't have to listen. I'm giving you guys the basics, and I'll go to the other site too and show you guys where to smoke there too. I showed you the basics of smoking this site, but like I said, advanced tip, you could tap the bomb and take fights, you know, because now they can't see you when you're in that smoke, and now they're trying to they're either going to try to spray you out of it, which is throwing off their bullet, their crosshair placement, and then you can take a fight here, or you could just hold it and they can't like get a good shot on you. You know, it's stuff like that. It's small stuff like that. Or you can use his ult. Now, Brim's ultimate, right? A lot of people, you use it to flush people out. That's the main goal of a Brim ultimate, correct? So let's say if they're all right here, and you know they're all right here, and maybe there's a raise ready to ult, right? You could easily do one of these. Right? So let's say they're all right here. Raze has their ultimate, and you're about to cut them off really quick. There's nothing they can do with this right here, right? They're all sitting here. And Raze is about to blast pack and see if they get the kill right here. There's nothing they can do. There's literally nothing they can do. They either have to run into this, or if you're trying to just funnel them and you realize that they're bad and they can't get away from you, you ult right here. You could use this as a distraction because people love looking at his ultimate. Like deer in headlights. They might turn around and look at it, and then you could swing if they're not paying attention to you. Or if you know they're coming in fast, or they're trying to come in fast, flush them out. Or if you know they're sitting right here, flush them out. Another way you can use his ultimate. Plants. Post plant. You planted the bomb, right? You planted the bomb. You need to stall for time. There's like a 2v1 situation going on. They haven't touched the bomb yet because you can hear them when they touch the bomb, and they're touching the bomb. You can ult it, give yourself some more time while you peek in corners because now they gotta hide and whatnot, right? Then, or you could do one of these. You see? Like, and that Molly, stalls them. Perfect Molly for a stall, right? Like, stuff like that is kind of here. The smokes in the Sentinel, your ability to have a clutch factor and defend yourself or defend the team in clutch situations, that's where you come in handy. That's your job to, you know, really stall for time and cut off angles and get info with you know, well, not necessarily info when it comes to smokes, but just cut off their line of sight. That's their job. I'm gonna teach you guys how to smoke on A. You really want to just, you know, you can do one of these since you have 3 smokes, right? 1, 2, 3. Smoked heaven. They can't see anything hell. They might be gen, but you don't want to smoke that off. You kind of want to cover that. So let's say if you do think that they might be back here, you can, you know, that messed up, but you can, you know, throw that back there. Flush them out. Smokes, once again, stop smoking like this. Don't do this, because if you do, well, I mean, it's a good smoke. Don't get me wrong. You did the right thing when you smoked here. But the thing is, the better way to smoke is smoking on the inside right here. Because if you smoke on the inside, the door, once again, the door is cut off. You can still see anybody that comes through this door. So you want to smoke them off. Smoke inside the door. That's a better smoke. You know, just a little pro tip for a lot of people that want to learn smokes, because I know a lot of people struggle with learning smokes. So thank y'all for watching once again. I appreciate it. Like I said, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.